everyone, it's Sue and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Today's video is a Marguerite Miller collage video and it's number 28. Now this one, the prompts are something wet, so I've gone with a fish theme. I've got some fish that, well, although they're not wet right now, in reality they would be wet. I have, oh, the other water thing too, which reminds me, is this image here. That there is water. Kind of a tag. Well, I've got that, which I made up a little tag. A pattern with stripes. Now, I just went with the stripes on this particular fish. And I do have stripes on this one, which is the next thing, or one of the prompts. It's a barcode. One of the prompts is something silver. So I have these seahorses, and I also have the border around the tag as well. The bonus today is an image from a magazine, and I went with this image here, which is a piece of artwork by, I don't think I have his full name. It's John something. Let's have a look. I don't think I've even got his name. Jacob. But it was on the other side of the page. I do remember seeing it. So these were his works of art, which are actually really phenomenal when you look at them. The way he's incorporated outside and inside together, it's just unbelievable. I'd love to be able to do stuff like that. So I chose this one, and I did choose this one because it has that water base here. So I'm going to, I don't know how I'm going to work this actually. Probably I'll need to cut this to fit on the background, so I might just get rid of the little bits and pieces out the way. And this is the background that was provided by Marguerite. I have started printing them a little bit differently, so they're coming out quite, well, I suppose more realistic in colour. But in actual fact, I think I prefer the more muted background, because it does tend to be quite overpowering. But never mind, we will work with it. So I'm just looking, I cannot see my blade anywhere. Oh, okay, we'll use this. So what I'm going to do is chop this down a little bit because it really is too big. I'm thinking that this will form most of the background, and the fish will be sort of swimming around the background. I'm going to have to make it a lot smaller, which is kind of a shame, but oh well. Okay, so let's have a look. Alright, okay, now how tall do I need it? I don't want to totally lose that background, but I'm also thinking I'd like to keep at least the top of that door. Alright, let's just... Alright, yeah, I think that will do. Distress the edges. How is everybody? I'm well. It's our weather's been cold. It is winter, of course, but oh gee, it's been cold. Having to defrost my car every morning as well. Get the ice off the windscreen. And I probably have maybe a 25-minute drive to work, and it takes almost that whole time for the car to sort of defrost or defog. Which I really don't like driving when it's like that. It's I find it really quite scary. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think there. Yeah, and you know, even the inside of the car gets fogged up, and the actual air, it's been really quite foggy too, because where I live, although it's not strictly a valley as such, it is a low area and a low sort of an area, and as I'm driving to work, I go through patches of areas where it's really foggy and you can't see in front of you at all, which I don't like. I really don't like. Now I've got to somehow make a tag. Okay, I'm thinking if I pop the fishes somewhere. I don't want to make it look too even, that's the problem. Maybe if I pop that there, have a seahorse there. This particular silver paper, it's like a foil, but it is a sticker paper. It has an adhesive back, but it's going to be challenging actually, I think, taking it off. And I should have made 3, but the piece that I had was only small, and I thought 2 will be fine. So maybe I should do that. I might do that, and I might put the number 28 on there. Although I do like the seahorse on it. Actually, what if I take that? Maybe, let's have a look here. Let's take a bit of this here. Now that's not very straight, that bit, so this is going to be interesting trying to... Okay, let's see. If we pop that as a background, pop that. I quite liked that there actually, so I might pop that back and use this as the background for the tag and have it up there somewhere. So this little guy is going to have to move down a bit. Okay, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Alright, let's do some distressing. Now I'm not sure how these will go. Yeah, so our weather's been really cold. So hopefully where you are it is a little bit nicer and warmer. Although I guess our summers get too warm, so you can't win here. You can't win. It's either too hot or it's too cold. There's no in between anymore, which I think I've talked about before. Just doesn't seem to be that nice in between weather. And I go to put rubbish outside in the bin, and I look around and I think, oh my gosh, I really need to get out in the garden, but it's just so wet. I bought myself a pair of what we call gum boots. Some people would call them Wellingtons, galoshes, I've heard them called. You know, they're like a waterproof boot. Gum boots is what we call them. So because it's just so wet walking outside. And my aim was to do some gardening a few weeks ago, but didn't happen. Did not happen. Now the garden looks terrible. It really looks sad and neglected. I don't really have a huge garden either, so I really need to get out there. I am missing the warmer weather that you can get out and just potter around in the garden. You know, just pull a few weeds. Not too many, because I don't like doing too many, but, you know, just having a little bit of a potter. But the weather just has been too cold. We have had a few days where it's been a little bit sunny, but of course I've been at work, so no good then. Oh, hang on, I think that's upside down. Yep, that's better. And my little dude, I'm just wondering if I can actually get that backing off. Oh, yep, here we go. Sticky. Yeah, it feels reasonably sticky. Don't know how I'm going to attach it. I'll have to find some string or something. Alright, now this one was here, so let's pop that down. And let's see how we go with this one. Yep, excellent. Okay. And we'll put the fish down. I think we might be done. There. Now if I pop that there, that means this little guy can be swimming off in the other direction. That way. Okay, might be a little hard to see on the screen. It's not too bad when you're looking at it from my perspective, but from yours it might be a bit challenging. Alright, I need a piece of something. What have I got here? Oh, hey, that'll do. Perfect. What am I going to put a hole through? Alright, we might have to put a small hole. This might be too small. This is one of those really tiny punches. Okay, I might not be able to thread the piece of ribbon through. I need something to poke it through. Let's have a look. Come on, you can do this. Go through. That's it. Okay. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'll just do a little bit of distressing around the edges just quickly. Okay, I think that's good. I like that. Alright, let me just lift it up so you can see it. And of course there will be a photo at the end. So we've got that there. And that there. A little hard to see those fish, but what can I do to fix that? Let me have a look. I do have... no, that's... oh yeah, it is. It's a Stabilo oar. So you can just go around it a little bit. It's a water soluble pencil, wasn't so good, that you can activate with water, and it just, you can make just like a shadow or a black sort of a shadow around your image. And if I can find one of those water, I might have to stop the video. Yeah. I will be right back. Okay, now I do have my water paintbrush. Okay, let's just have a look. Now I don't want too much. Okay, I think you can see that a little bit better now. It's just got just a little bit of a black border around it. I possibly could have used a black distress ink too. That would have helped a little bit more too. Didn't think of that when I did them with the brown. But I think that's one of the good things with doing these sorts of collages, or any art really. There's always more than one way of doing something. You may have a slightly different outcome, but you know, you can always try something different. Alright, I think that will do. Okay, so there we go. Alright, thank you very much for joining me. Bye for now.